says come here, said I don't know.
The groundbreaking Black Hollywood icon in the late 1920s to the 1930s. She was the very first to bring that siren like energy to the screen. And she had this glamorizing, mesmerizing look to her. It was as if you can feel her as you're watching your screen. The same elegant Hollywood mystic presence that I recreated with this inspiration look, dedicated to Nina Mae McKinney. As I began to channel the celebrity energy amongst this tarot reading today, we bring out Nina Mae McKinney face inspo. I wanted to channel the mystic vintage energy of the late 1920s to 30s during the Black Hollywood era of beautiful, mysterious, siren-like women coming to the surface, as I do this reading to give a deeper perception amongst this reading and a little bit more deeper into the lens of things. Now, we shall begin. What is the collective really feeling about A$AP Rocky and Rihanna's relationship, Spirit? The collective is feeling like, honestly, A$AP Rocky is stealing Rihanna's joy. He's always monitoring, staying one step ahead. They feel as though it's a lot hidden than what the surface is showing them, okay? Let's get in a little bit into more of it. What's going on behind the scenes in A$AP Rocky and Rihanna's relationship? There's a lot of eyes on them, a lot of people watching, and there definitely is some infidelity. But we're gonna just say this is allegedly, this is only a conspiracy theory, this is for entertainment purposes only. Can't forget about that, but they have a lot of eyes watching them. There's also infidelity in their relationship on the more masculinity side, which explains the interaction that we saw at the Met Gala. It looked more than what the cameras were showing. It looked like there was something going on with them on the bus they were on.
They do that. What do you think about tonight? It was good tonight? You had a good time tonight? Look, I just got here, man. I'm just happy to see everybody. That's the fact. Backstage Live. I won't be backstage live. I caught you at his fact.
There's a lot of people in their relationship right now, from Rihanna's family to A$AP's family to the public to the masses, and then there's shared energy going on, which obviously Rihanna can feel that. That's why she kind of was a little bit upset on that Met Gala outside from postpartum. There is people trying to get amongst their relationship, and there is secret lovers, okay? Allegedly. Is A$AP Rocky an energy vampire that popped right out of the deck? Okay, yes, he sits and waits to kind of see if his reaction will get to Rihanna, and he's kind of like I told you, he's always watching. He's at these events, right? And he's always plotting and watching to see how Rihanna mood changes, okay? He's like a sitting duck, okay? He literally is the type to, like, she's in the lake right now trying to swim to him, and he's kind of watching. He's already on shore already, but her emotions, which is the water, her emotions is everywhere right now, postpartum, having children, and feeling this intuition, feeling that A$AP could be hiding something. He could be living a double life. She senses it, which is why her emotions is everywhere on top of everything else that she's handling with. And while she's all in that emotional field, he's just watching and sitting. It's like he's like monitoring her emotions and stuff like that. Things are not always what they seem, okay? He's giving handler vibes, okay? Like handler type of energy, monitoring her. So there's a lot of conspiracy theories going on with Beyonce and how she was dressed with the skeleton at the Met Gala, okay? And how Blue Ivy was dressed as well. So there's a lot of skeptics and conspiracy theories going on about that. So we're gonna dive deep into that energy.
Dad. Over the shoulder. Turn. Jesus. Beyonce right there. Beyonce. Get on with that.
Okay, what is the big symbolic energy from Beyonce and Blue Ivy and how they were dressed? Okay, so right now there is like someone is prepping and preparing to take someone's place. Okay, this is what we call a succession ritual. Okay, it's like energy exchange to the next following person, and a lot of people are watching as well during this time. It's like the old versions that were in this Hollywood energy are now passing the baton to the very followed next young generation to lead. So maybe that is exactly why the collective felt like the energy of the skeleton dress that she was wearing was kind of showing symbolically that she is transitioning from the older version, and then Blue Ivy was wearing this beautiful, elegant white dress, which could explain why she looks more like the newer, approved Beyonce type of vibe. She was really giving the energy of queen status, okay? Very elegant, but in a way, it was definitely a symbolic type of thing going on where the baton was being passed to the next following individual in the game. We're going to light some Palo Santo in this vicinity because the energy is getting very abruptly, so we are going to light this to cool down things.
Spirit, tell me more about what was going on with Beyonce at the Met Gala, okay? So yes, it's a transitioning coming about, okay? We got the judgment card, okay? This is the final stage, which is definitely exactly what the collective have been feeling, that she is passing the baton, okay? This is a judgment moment. As you can see in the card, there are birds, okay? I have to cover it up because it's a very seductive type of erotic reading with explicit visuals, but as you can see, the doves are flying. Okay, it looks like something new is being brought up. You can see a lady, she's lying down on the floor and birds are flying. White birds are flying, rising up above her, which shows a new beginning, a new transitioning, okay?
What is the deeper energy spirit behind the Met Gala outfits with Beyonce? Spirits? Right now, definitely there is a tower moment going on amongst the relationship between Jay-Z and Beyonce. So right now they're struggling to stay afloat, especially in the public's eye, without looking negative. So this was actually bringing more light to their situation to kind of bury all of the negative, you know, politics and gossip that has been going on. So right now they're in a float right now. So tell me more, Spirit. Give me a deeper understanding, a deeper message about the symbolic wear. Yes, okay. Right now, she is passing the baton to the next kin, okay? And right now, they're taking that leap of faith to do so. So they're taking the leap of faith to pass the baton to her. And it's like a new, fresh beginning, okay? So as you guys can see, baby, she's passing that baton on to the next empress in the kin. And they're taking that first leap of faith by playing the fool, taking that big movement, which was shown at the gala, and the collective could really feel it because, you know, they were feeling like the outfits and everything was more than what it looked like, okay? And then the relationship is staying it's trying to stay afloat, but obviously is drowning. If you would like a private one-on-one session with me and you would like to book a reading, you can always check out my Gmail. It's in the description and also in the bio in my channel. Spirits, how is the collective feeling about the allegations amongst Zeus Network and how it is demonic? How is the collective feeling about that? You guys definitely feel like there's way more hidden than the surface. You feel as though an illusion is cracking, okay? You feel like there's more than what is shown, okay? Based off of the information getting out, okay? And right now you guys definitely feel as though
truth is coming out more than ever. You feel like the light is coming more out, the illusion is coming out more, but you also feel like there's also a lot of people hiding their hands right now, okay? You feel like there should be more that's done amongst that energy, but you feel like the ones that can do something about it is in on it, if that makes sense. What is Zeus Network shows really about? What is Zeus Network shows really about? What is it really about? Yes, fighting, violence, even some deaths as well. There is a lot that it's an agenda, okay? It's about violence, war, who's the best, top notch, okay? Tell me more about what Zeus Network really stands. Right now, the energy is not grounded, okay? This is earth in reverse. This is not grounded energy, all right? This is not bringing unity or anything like that. And then tell me more about the Zeus Network, okay? Tell me more about what their network operation, and tell me more about these demonic allegations, okay? Reveal to me truth behind the scenes, okay? A lot of chaos, a lot of sexual orgies going on, okay, between cast members on different shows. Everything is so small compared to the network. Everybody mess with everybody, okay? You got some people that want to get out right now, but they're too afraid. They're always looking back, wondering who would see them if they were to, you know, be exposed, and who would know. There's a lot of hidden things behind the scenes as well about different deaths and different ways of thinking, okay? There's a lot of seductiveness as well on that show, okay? There's a lot of beautiful women that are on the network, as you guys know, but there's giving definitely some people in this energy who are afraid to come out right now, because they feel as though if they come out, their life won't be so good, okay? A lot of people are afraid to come out, but right now the whole agenda with Zeus Network energy is giving war, violence, lust, people who are afraid to come out, some people holding their hand type of energy. So baby, this show represents a lot of false sisterhood energy. There's not a lot of unity that it looks like on the outside. It may look like everyone's together, but everybody's playing their parts and playing their hand. There is one person who runs this entire operation, okay? Their loyalty is with that person outside of their cast members, because they feel like if they go and tell someone how they truly feel about the program, the Zeus Network, then they will go run and tell the main person who is the operator of this energy. So there's a lot of false sisterhood. There's a lot of disloyalty and untrustworthy energy going on. There's a lot of war and chaos, and it feeds the system. It feeds the machine, is what I'm hearing from this. It feeds the machine, okay? A lot of what the collective is feeling right now is just the illusion cracking in this matrix to show you what's going on. And then you're starting to see more of the rage baiting content coming out. You're starting to see more of the dysfunction between celebrities and their relationships. You're starting to see that there's cracks, you know, amongst your favorite celebrity relationships, and you're starting to see more people coming out about a certain network, and then they get their other team members to discredit them, to make it seem like they're crazy or they're on drugs, because it's to keep the secrets. And the people who are coming out against them, some of them are in the system. They don't want anyone to really know what's going on, but others are doing it because they are afraid, okay? And some are doing it for their own beneficial reasons. So you have all of that energy. So you don't know who to trust, who to go to, who is who. That is what it's like on the show, on the set, okay? Behind the scenes. Spirits, what's really going on in the celebrity world overall? What's really going on in the celebrity world that they try to hide from the masses? What's really going on in the celebrity world? Illusion, okay? Everything is false illusion. A lot of them are not really, you know, not really financially stable as it may seem. A lot of them have their heads above the clouds. They're not in reality. They're not with us, okay? They're not with us at all. A lot of them are portraying the lifestyle that is not really true, and it's cracking, okay? Tell me more about what's really going on in the celebrity energy. What's really going on amongst the celebrity energy that they try to hide? I share. Okay, like fast life, like I said, it looks luxurious. You see the beautiful women, the attractive, handsome men, and everything looks lovely on the outside. It looks like a beautiful cabaret stage, but it's just a stage, okay? A lot of the relationships are put together because they are chosen together. Some of them don't even have a connection with each other for real. They're just chosen to be put together because it looks nice or whatever the case may be, or there's some type of deals going on. Allegedly, of course, this reading is just allegedly, right? This is just conspiracy theory, entertainment purposes only, okay? Now, tell me what these celebrities are hiding deeply, okay? A lot of them are in turmoil. A lot of them are not connected to their emotions. They're disconnected from their bodies, okay? A lot of them are mediums, all right? They're having energies come through them, but it wasn't what they thought it was when they signed the contract. And basically these mediums that, you know, they are mediums, they have things coming in and out of them. A lot of them didn't think that they would be going through this type of energy. They didn't ask for a lot of this stuff, but a lot of them didn't read contracts. Now some of them did, and they're channeling with these spirits that's assigned to them to, you know, bring chaos and drama and lust. And that's why a lot of these billionaires and millionaires and quadrillionaire relationships are not working and stuff like that, okay? They have a handler. A lot of these relationships are for a handler reason. They have someone behind the scenes who, you see this person? I don't know if you can see. You see that figure right there? It's someone controlling the strings, okay? A lot of them are controlled. Industry plants, all right? Industry plants, they're being controlled. A lot of them really, truly don't have an identity. A lot of them actually can't show their true identities because of the simple fact that they signed something or they've done something behind the scenes, either willingly, non-willingly, coercion, all different type of stuff. Allegedly though, like I said, this reading is allegedly. This is a conspiracy theory only. Disclaimer, disclaimer. But yeah, there's somebody behind them that's controlling them, okay? They're controlling the scenes of what the masses sees and what they allow to go viral and what they won't allow to go viral. So what should the collective be aware of, and what should they watch out as more things unravel amongst the scene? Continue to watch out for how much rage baiting content is about to come out right now. There's about to be a lot of people who are actually fighting fire with fire. They can't sit amongst this energy no longer. So watch your favorite celebrities come out and start telling it all, okay? This is 2026, I bet you, okay? There's going to be more people than ever coming out about certain shows, networks, certain relationships, certain things that they're not supposed to be saying on the low. So there's a lot of people trying to go against the code, go against what they signed, go against the contract right now because they're in fear, they're in scramble, their emotions are everywhere. They're in lustful relationships, okay? A lot of them are definitely they have this emperor in their life, okay? Like I said, this controller, the main factor, masculinity energy is what I'm resonating with. Or this could be resembling for an entity maybe that they work with or something like that in particular. They have an entity that's, you know, guarding them and, you know, they're with them and they're controlling them behind the scenes, but it looks like independence on the surface level, but it's really not what it seems. So, looking at this reading through the eyes of Nina Mae McKinney, you can see that Hollywood always operated like this. They've always rage baited for content. They've always stuck people together in relationships who truly didn't even build this love with just true intimacy. It was always orchestrated and planned out. There's always been a handler amongst the energy, going back to the times of 1930s, 1940s, okay? I know you guys remember Robert Johnson. They said that he was allegedly the first person to sell his soul to the devil, okay? These deals have been going on for millennial of times, okay? Before Nina Mae McKinney, before everything, this energy has been here in Hollywood for the very longest time, but the illusion is cracking so rapidly right now in 2026 because this is the horse here, and truth, 9-year completion, truth is coming out more rapidly, more than ever, okay? It has always been people who have been afraid to come out about this because in general they know that they signed a contract or certain NDAs and they can't speak, but for some, they want to come out about this, but they're afraid that their life is in danger. So as in history, as we've seen plenty of countless of times, during those times back in the day, there was no phones, there was no cameras like that. And if you did have a camera, it was used for specific reasons or a specific agenda, or you were financially stable, but maybe they weren't looking too deeply in the depths of the world that we were living in, or maybe the people who did try to expose this during back in the day when they tried to expose this type of energy, they would be called crazy, they will get canceled, blackballed, things of that nature. There's a very significant reason of why the stars are on the ground in Hollywood, okay? Very different energy. This has been going on for millennia, Marilyn Monroe times and so on, baby. Just remember, my beautiful babies, that this world is a stage. The glamour spells that they have casted amongst beautiful women that came before me in Hollywood. They would put on this beautiful, elegant outfit and look so significantly mesmerizing, the sirens and this energy, but it has always been a glamour spell. It has been a stage set, but the glamour spell in Hollywood seems to be coming to an end. All right, tell me more about this glamour spell in Hollywood, and why is it so heavenly coming to an end? Justice. You see that? Justice. There's people who have been in the on the other side, who passed away, who were heavenly deep in Hollywood, who are causing havoc for Hollywood more than ever now, okay? The Sun card. There's people who want to be free, okay? There are spirits who literally did not ask to sign this contract, or they were too young to understand it. So the energy heavenly right now, it is justice, okay? Justice is being served. The Justice card came out heavily in the Sun card. This is heavenly deep on why the illusion is breaking in Hollywood. For right now, more than ever, the illusion is breaking heavily in Hollywood. One more card, Spirit. Why is the Hollywood illusion breaking? Baby, because a lot of things are getting exposed right now, okay? A lot of things are being exposed. And I have to cover this card. Right now, as you can see, there's an older person behind her, okay? Behind that seductive woman that I've just shown you. And the energy of that old man, right? His words are being muted and canceled because of the simple fact that words are not going to get you by this time. You're not going to be able to lie to the public how they've once done for a very long time. You can't just dress it up and make it nice. So that's why this card is showing that they're trying to dress it up and make it look nice, and they're doing everything they can right now to make it look like the stage that they always have done. But baby, no, the truth is being exposed. Truth is coming to the life no matter what, and it's coming rapidly more than ever, baby. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining this Nina Mae McKinney channeling and the Celebrity Deep Darkest Secrets Exposed.